My name is Lisa, and I am coming to you today to share with you information about how we go about helping the next generation find their purpose in life through mentoring. We have a chart here that we're going to talk more about, but first I want to say to you that if you ever went to work for a middle or high school, a church, ministry, or perhaps even the local YMCA, you will find a high percentage of young adults that are still uncertain about what they want to do with their life, personal or career-wise. Even though there are multitudes of mentoring programs available today, did you know that the third and fourth generation, which they call X and Y, the ones after the baby boomers, spend their high school through much of their college years not sure of the profession they should be trained in? I believe if the generations before them understood this, they would be more willing to donate their time, their talent, and their resources to help them move forward with their lives, and to understand that their success is for our benefit as seniors, because we're all going to get older one day. My case in point, today, April the 29th, 2015, CNN TV News made a live report that the city of Baltimore in Maryland has shut down its schools and a lot of their businesses because a young 22-year-old was injured while in police custody and a week later died. One specific thing was from a spinal injury. He went into a coma, and then a week later he died in the hospital. We know that Baltimore is one of the largest cities in this country, and so is Jacksonville. And so we should be concerned as Floridians about our big city in Jacksonville, concerning being mentors. The irony is this event has brought a greater attention to young black males that have been killed by the police in different states. We all have heard it, and all the ruckus that has caused from state to state. But the good thing in Baltimore, it has put them in the spotlight as coming together as mentors and having entered the groups. There was thousands of people. There was mothers, single mothers, there were parents, teachers, professionals, politicians, and law enforcement came together in the end, and it was a success. The high need for young adults to have experienced adults assist with a foundation of goals and objectives that will help catapult them to their present and their future. Today I would like to share that in the King James Version of the Bible, in the 78th book of Psalms, verses 4 through 8, it provides us with the necessary knowledge, with the instructions to prepare the next generations. If God told us that we should pass on to our children all the ways that God, has brought us, then this is what we should be doing, and we will have success. In my 3 points, I want to first explain mentorship and its importance today. More than ever, our young people need more from us, and we have today more knowledge, facts, and truth, and experience, and education than ever before. We know that one time as blacks we did not have these opportunities. Define mentoring. Bethesda defines mentoring as more than mentoring for a career or work, but the importance of teaching our young adults about spiritual belief, religious guidance, in that they appreciate and practice with pride moral values. The importance of family unit and the family structure. That's important, as I have shown you here on the ladder. And that these make for proper and appropriate intimate relationships, friendships, and behavior at work, school, and even when people are not looking, we need to be on our best behavior. That's what right, proper moral values teaches us. My second point, there's other mentorship programs that we have One in particular is called the Forum for Theological Exploration. It's mentoring for young adults, and you can find this site at fteleaders.org. April the 18th, I located this information. It says that young adults find direction and strength from mentors who walk alongside them as they explore their purpose and discern their vocation. They do this by providing grants for others to develop mentoring programs. Another good mentoring about a mentoring program was printed in Christianity Today magazine in the summer of 2006. It said that many feel the crunch for time to mentor, but one pastor said he mentors one man per year, and now many of these men mentor others. To include this important element, President Obama signed a bill to promote mentoring programs, namely the Brother's Keeper for men of color. You could get more information on that, and it could be found at www.mentoring.org. It's about the National Mentoring Resource Center. Well, that's what it's called. Finally, from the current Today Baltimore incident on the death of a 22-year-old young adult, it brought out that in several months there in Baltimore, it was 672 murders. And the Baltimore Health Department report of 2011 stated that it is the highest in incarceration in the state. The median household income is about $25,000. The unemployment rate is up 20%. And truancy rate in high school, 45%. Domestic violence, 50% above city average. My third point, the operation of Bethesda, which we call our mentorship program, as you can see from our model here, with our ladder, I call it the ladder, that from the bottom, you have our main unit, which is the most important, is the family unit. That includes the mother and the father. We know that many blacks lack fathers, and this contributes to a lot of our problems in our communities and the importance of needing mentors, especially men. That was one of the programs that the president established with young adult men of color. First thing I would like you to know is that Bethesda Young Adult Mentorship Program has developed a model that they believe to be superior and serves as a paradigm model for others. The main point, as I always say, you have to understand where you're coming from as a family union. What is your family all about? Bethesda believes that we can help others and be a support to young adults with the understanding of their heritage and their family structure as mentors, introducing them to other resources that will help them know their ancestry, and if possible, their immediate family, basic beliefs and values. We administer temperament, gifts, and talents evaluations. My second is to help them understand the purpose and process of a mentoring program, as well as the values and benefits. We're going to evaluate school transcripts and overview current trade, technical, and college courses, and even current occupations. Lastly, the operation of Bethesda Young Adult Mentorship Program, the how-to for mentors and mentees, can be seen again on the chart, our ladder. In conclusion, I would like you to know that there are certain guidelines, policies, and procedures that are incorporated to make the transition into our young adults as productive and happy citizens. How? With the mentoring program, young adults can exceed their expectation of real adulthood. As experienced and qualified adults, Bethesda Young Adult Ministries will meet the high need to help young adults transition into life, and they themselves become effective role models or mentors that can help others set goals and objectives. to use Baltimore, Maryland as our example of the blessing of becoming a mentor for our young adults in the midst of tragedy. That's what the outcome showed after the curfews was put into place and they got all of the young people to go home and not stay out and cause violence. It was such a beautiful moment and such an example that they all was able to listen to the mentors that have been around for years, like Kwesi Mfumi, who was a congressman, and Elijah Cummings, who was a congressman, and they were great mentors and still are great mentors today. I would like to say, with this information given to in this presentation, do you feel it would be beneficial to donate your time, talent, and resources? Bethesda would like to know that, and we welcome your enrollment into our mentorship program.